Right, by the looks of it, I might be live. See if anyone turns up. Darren Barwick, watch mate. Can you hear me alright and see me on the webcam? I'm doing another test here, mate. Hi Dipsy. The only drawback with this setup that I'm trying out is the text box is very small. Okay, let's let a few more people join and then I'll hear and see me. Okay, I think one of my cameras is going a bit crazy. DX Scotland, good audio. Thanks Chris. I'm just playing about here at the minute, it's part of an experiment, so just have to bear with me, fellas. Okay, now how many are of you? We've got 11. Super Steve, yeah, I like it. I took him off, mate. I did it. He's gone. Right. I'm just going to try something, alright, here. Just by a keyboard press. It might work, it might not work. I'm not sure it's going to work just yet. Oh yes it is. You can now, you should by now be able to see two of me. Okay, now if I press another button, it might take a little while to change because of the lag my end. It might not work, I don't really know. Okay, now this camera for some reason has gone off. Do you know what? I tested this for ages today. So let it do its thing. Okay, how many people we got? We've got a few in here. Now I should be able to show you. Remember that picture that I was talking about the other day that I took that came up when my stream crashed? Let's see if it comes up. Now you've got to bear in mind that was took with a wobbly webcam. So let's go back to the first setting. Yeah, Swady boy, sorry mate, I'm just trying out this new bit of software. Now let me just go back. It's a bit frustrating for me this end because it does take a while for things to change. Okay, I'll just explain what's happening here. The small picture that I originally started with, which is on my screen, the top left hand view of me, that's the webcam. The other one, which I'm pointing at now, see, my image has not moved, that's the GoPro Hero 7. Okay, Chris, thanks, mate. Now, I've got to get this right. I'll start back at the beginning. Okay, that's the webcam. I put the transition just a little bit too long. I can work on that. That's the webcam and the Hero 7 Black, which I've had for absolutely donkeys and very rare used it. This next one, all going well. That one, that's the Canon 800D, which again I've very rarely used. Now the lighting in here is absolutely rubbish, so I'm surprised the image has come out as well as it has. And this wallpaper here is not actually white, it's like an off colour. So yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with that. Mainly because if I'm trying to do something, I don't know if any of you guys have watched people's videos where they get the camera and then they swing it around and you get all the motion blur and then all the shaking about. Well, if ever I have footage like that, I have to edit that out, but now I can switch from one camera straight to the other one. Darren Barwick, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. Dipsy the Ninja. Dipsy says next I'll be doing a sound fix. Well, funny enough, the audio I'm using at the minute is very basic. You know, I know it ain't very good. That's coming from the webcam. Jason 2 Romeo Tango, hi mate. Hope all this lot ain't boring you. But yeah, I can do a video where I'm chatting and I can say, oh, I'm playing about with this rig, press a button, the overhead camera, which I will show you. It's not actually, I've not got it connected up as an overhead yet, but it will be. So if I press the right key, you see this here with a light on it. This can actually come down. I know it's going to throw up all the lighting. I can move it round, have an overhead camera or whatever I like. Can have it pointing at a rig. The CCTV, if a fox comes along, I can have it permanently there. So yeah, I'm pretty made up. Swaley Boy says, please tell me you haven't got red underpants over your trousers. I've only just landed. I couldn't find a phone box to, you know, I have to do the spinny thing to get changed. Yeah, I can't believe. Swaley Boy, I'm not sure how long you've been here, but I've got the 3 camera rig now, and I'll just show you and anyone who might have only just joined. So you've got camera 1, which I just pressed. It's painful this end, that transition I'm going to have to change. That's camera 1, which is the webcam. Yeah, thanks Phaser. This is the picture in picture. You can actually see the 800D there. It's a little bit on the skew width because this is like a workbench come video bench. GoPro Hero 7 there, which has probably decided to turn itself off. So yeah, that's the 3 cameras. And Swady Boy, if you've just turned up, I can show you the picture that came up on my screen. I did a screenshot of it, edited it down. It should come up in just a minute. Where the chat box is here, I know you can't see me at the minute. You should, when it changes back, it's probably changed already for you guys. Yeah, this is the chat box there. The chat box disappeared and it was replaced by that image. So yeah, this is going to give me a lot, and I mean a lot of flexibility. The Hero 7 is on a 5-meter cable, so I could have that on the ceiling looking down above a rig, looking at a rig if I had the aerial connected up. I can now do screen capture as well, so I can do a few software. I don't know what that don't even know what just happened there. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I mean, Deb looked at that image. She said, "I've seen that before." Maybe she did say what she thought it was. It was one of these, I don't know, random things. What the hell is up with this GoPro? Don't really know. Yeah, Darren Barwick saying about the Fox picture. The only reason it's not on is because I happen to have the 800D right in front of the monitor. Yeah, Wayne says it looks like a cartoon ninja. Someone said they thought they'd seen it before. And I think I have, but I just can't place it. It's probably just a hacker's logo or whatever, or for all I know it could be part of Windows 10. So I'm trying to think really for this little test stream, there ain't really nothing I can do with it, because all the cameras at the minute are roughly pointing at me. But I can never work out what camera is where. So hang on, I'm just sort of my playback this end, that's it, that's the Canon, and I can zoom that in and out. It's got a zoom lens on it. Yeah, cheers Wadey boy. Take it. It's took, I mean, I'm not really a techie sort of guy. I've got all the gear and no idea, if you know what I mean. So today everything came together. Now obviously all these bits and pieces I've not gone out and bought just for today's little test. I've had it for ages, but it's the software side of it, Swady boy. It's a nightmare. I've watched umpteen videos and they say, oh yeah, if you want multicam you do this, this and this. Then they start going on about, I don't know, DJ decks and you know, writing scrolling across the screen. I thought, I don't want that, I just want the basics to be able to do that. Yeah, Alan Albast, if you can just tear yourself away from your rig a minute. I don't know whether you've seen what I've done here, or maybe watch it back right after. But yeah, Albars, this is that software I told you about yesterday, and with just a press of the keyboard I can change cameras. So this is the webcam. Sorry to bore you up a lot with it. This is the webcam and the GoPro 7. This is the other camera that I've got on the side here, which I'll zoom back out. Unfortunately, that's as far back as it will zoom. Yeah, Wayne, funny enough, that is the wind, and I don't think the window's properly shut. Yeah, it is pretty windy, phaser. So yeah, sky's the limit now, guys, with the different stuff I can do, either in a video or a live stream. Just switch from one camera to the other. And I was like, cool, yeah, my CCTV camera is getting shook about all over the place. I should better actually show you that without too much bother. Yeah, okay, this I think the battery's gone on this Hero 7. It's been on all day. I'll bung it back on. It might last a couple of minutes. Should flash back up in a minute. Eddie's mum, well impressed. Not as impressed as me, I'll tell you. Okay, yeah, that will excuse all the junk, because like I say, this is a part of a bit of furniture. This is where I do my soldering and my organising. So I'll just turn this round a bit. Sod's law, the wind stopped. But I'll leave it there a second. I can't zoom that camera in, unfortunately. And I don't even know whether you'll see it. But where the camera's mounted, the thing's shaking around all over the place. Just for the crack, I'm going to try something with this. Oh no, I actually can't. Ordinarily I've got like a swivel where I can angle the camera forwards and backwards. Now the stand that the GoPro is on will go right to the ceiling, so it could be a complete overhead shot. Yeah, Darren Barwick, it's the wind, mate, in the coming through the window. I don't think it's quite shut, but it's a bit of an epic to try and shut it. I put my arm through the blinds and I'm like to knock everything all over the place. So I'm not really sure what camera angle I like for this. I think that Hero's just gone off anyway, or about to. Yeah, I'll just stick with that one for the minute, lads. Oh, it's hi guys. What's your hi guys? How you doing? Darren Barwick says you've got us all paranoid. Paranoid about what? And who was that to? Yeah, Super Steve. There you are. I don't think I'll ever grow up, lads. Why not? There you go. Well, I do hope that Mr. Albars saw that. What I've been playing about with all of the oh, aren't we? Yeah, Darren, if they come back, they come back. There ain't a lot I can do about it. But this setup will now make it easier for me making a video like the one I did, soldering the mic, putting a diode in the Amstrad. Now I'm going to obviously do an overhead shot when I finally get round to taking the cases off the 901. Just check the tracks for continuity. I also had a message from Joel, who's been in touch with his rig doctor, and Joel's kindly give me his number and his rig doctor's actually done a few recommendations himself. I think it was something about checking some diodes somewhere to see if they'd gone short circuit. No, don't be paranoid, lads. Well, I think that's it. It's about the test over. I'm pretty happy with that. Show me about the old Hero 7. I've got 3 batteries for that, so that's not any big deal. It might have even overheated. It's been on for probably about 8 or 9 hours while I've been testing this. And just going back over Fraser's comment, yeah, there's all sorts I can do with this. If only the chat section would move, because like I say, I think you lot are getting more of a live experience than what I am. There's a bit up here, something about live chat. I can click that. Oh, that's better. Ah. Well, I never. Now, if I'd set up the screen capture thing, I don't know what the easiest way of doing this is. But our little friend's back. Yes, Wadey boy, I'm well chuffed, mate. I've had this software for, I must have deleted it 2 or 3 times. Just frustrated the hell out of me. Now here, I'll show you what happened just now. If I can only, I like to swap cameras when I go back to camera 1. That image there, underneath it, I never got to read that last time. It says nothing to see here, we popped out. What I did, I clicked on pop out chat. Now the chat is here now. So yeah, maybe it weren't a hack. I ain't got a clue where that webcam is at the minute. I'll have to just let my feed. Chris in Scotland. Hi guys is quite famous. Now whether this hi guys guy is the guy, I don't know. If I restore chat, yeah, okay. Participants. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is all new, so just have to bear with me here, fellas. You can tell me who's in the chat. You've got Dipsy, DX, Scotland, Phaser, Hi Guys, Coin Gun Trip, Swady Boy, and Wayne. Yeah, if anyone else has just joined along, maybe you might want to come and say hello. I've actually got two other. I've got another GoPro that I can play about with if I want, and I've got 2 of these, but I won't be using them. They're the maybe this camera here. 2 Sony Handycams, and apparently I can set the GoPro up on my Wi-Fi network. And actually have the GoPro out in the garden on the bird feeder or whatever, you know, like with the if anyone likes wildlife. We had some goldfinches. We actually had 3 goldfinches on our lawn today, which is unusual. Yeah, I'm sorry Colin, I've just seen the comment about the hat cam. Yeah, it's just for versatility. And DX Scotland, Chris, he said, when I sold farts, get to grips with technology, it's a celebration. Yeah, you're not kidding. I've never done anything like this before. Colin Guntrip, yeah, I think 100% right, mate. 100% right. Now, why it did that, I don't know. I'll just be honest, I can't be bothered swinging that camera around. I'm not sure how well it's screwed in. That there cost more than my car. I think that was 700 quid, that camera. Darren Barwick's comment about the Robin. I don't think I can answer that, mate. Wayne's asking if that's your guitar next to the door. Yes, well, actually it's Deb's. It's only a cheap electric guitar. I was actually given that by my mate Paul. All works and all that. But I had a 50 watt Marshall amp, which seemed a really good idea when I got it, till I realised how loud it was. I can't really play, to be honest, but I can do a little bit of smoke on the water and stuff like that. So what I then started doing was plugging the headphones in and just sitting there playing. And I thought, this is a bit of a waste of time. So me and my mate did a deal with some rig, and he had it back. I can also invite people into the stream, where you'll have 2 boxes. One will be me and the other one will be the guest, and you can all see the guest. No, Wayne, you know, I ain't gonna even embarrass myself, mate. I could make more fun out of it by smashing it up, you know, throwing it up in the air. Who's that geezer that keeps saying I should stream day and night? Is it Adrian Hobby, in it? I don't suppose Adrian's here, is he? I could invite him into the stream and then just leave him get on with it. He can take over, can he? That'd be a crack. I've not had the rig on today, I'm not going to lie. Alright then, who's going to... I think you've got to be a Facebook user, and from what I can gather you've got to be one of my friends on Facebook. I just send you a link, you click on it and then you appear in the stream. So who would volunteer to come on here and be part of the stream? I think Alan would be up for it. He's not afraid of getting on camera. There'll be him in his bowler hat and me and my son hat. Our old mate Fred could come in, but it'd just be like the hands, wouldn't it? You know. Dipsy, you'd come in. Would you really come into the stream? I'd like to see that, especially after a few sherbets. Yeah, Wayne, that I used to use that old chestnut, mate. Charlie Tango 11. What one is that? Because there's two. Is that Merrill? Yeah, well done, Alan. Alan's got some stones on him, you see. Yeah, Alan, no worries, mate. You do what you got to do. It would be another test. I can see my next stream or two. Maybe, you know, a few guys that don't mind. Okay, Charlie Tango 11. Well, for those that don't know, Charlie Tango 11 is the guy that sent me the mystery parcel, and better still, he sent me another one. It's not here yet, so I'll take this opportunity while you can actually hear me speaking, Merrill, just saying thanks, mate, really appreciate it. Yeah, okay, Dipsy, no worries, mate, I will. Yeah, Swady boy. Okay, Merrill, thanks, mate. Appreciate it, really do. You know, mum's the word and all that. Yeah, just for the record, for all you other guys, me, Swady boy, and Alan Albars were on Zello the other day. We're all chatting, and every now and again you'd hear, and then you'd hear a bottle top drop in. So I thought, oh, Alan's obviously having a few beers. The next time it was his turn to talk, you could hear psst, and this bottle top going down. I thought he's going to be slaughtered at this rate. Me and Swady boy both thought he was banging them back. It turns out it was his notification from his phone or his Facebook or something. Anyway, you guys, if any of you are sort of left in here, Charlie Tango 11 is the guy that's sending the parcels, so yeah, Alan Albars. Alan, did you see the camera setup here, mate, that I've done with that software that I was telling you about? tell you what, lads, I do like the sherbet or two, and that's really what. Yeah, okay, Alan, if you want to do anything like that, just let me know. I might even do a tutorial on it, because the tutorials that I watched, they're all whiz bang bells and whistles, but I'd just like to get to the meat and potatoes. Do you know what I mean? How the hell do you switch from one camera to the other? Because when I did it before with you guys, I had to minimalise this screen, go to the software, and then manually do it there. But oh yeah, Merrill, sorry, has any of you guys got a speaker that you don't want for President Lincoln or a Shogun? It's just a speaker that Merrill needs. Yeah, Darren Barwick, no worries, mate. 73s, thanks for popping by. Yeah, cheers, Mr. Chris up there in Scotland. Yeah, I don't often get excited about this. You know, I've been doing it long enough. I'm not talking about streaming, but the YouTube thing. But the breakthrough that I had today with this piece of software is the best thing ever for me. Colin, yes I can. I can have them all over the shop. Andy Cowley says he's been on since 1974. That's way before my time. My first rig that I had that worked, I got in 1981, about 2 weeks after the Muppets was legalised. It was a little straight 40 Bristol. Prior to that, I had another Bristol, but it wouldn't transmit. But I used to sit in my shed with a mag mount on an old car roof rack, and I used to sit there earwigging. It drove me nuts not being able to talk on it. Yeah, and you, Merrill, no worries. Anyone got any rigs for sale? Any multi-modes? You know, 8900s, 6900s, 9900s, whatever. Because Swady Boy's after a rig. It's got to be a genuine rig, you know, something that you've used, or a rig that your mate's got that you know a bit of background on. Yeah, Merrill, you off, mate? And if you are, when the parcel turns up tomorrow, my mate's going to let me know it's there, and I'll let you know via Messenger. I won't open it. I'll open it on camera. Albar says there's the President George going. Is that a sidebander, Alan? I lose track. There's so many presidents out now. Yeah, no worries, Swaggy boy. You take care, mate. Thanks for popping by. Well, Swady boy's off now, which is a bit of a shame. Alan, maybe we can have a little brief chat on Zello after I end this stream. You can let me know the details of it, mate, and next time, or maybe you and Swady boy can have a chat sometime. Now Charlie Tango 11, that's Merrill, said I'll be turning into a DX commander. I don't know what you meant by that, Merrill, to be honest. I don't know if he's got a multicam set up or what he's got. I think I've watched one of his videos. Okay, by the looks of it, I've got a downward arrow there. Yeah, that would be good, Chris. Dipsy, if ever you get out on that trawler again, if you've got a good 4G connection, you can get on Facebook and you could come live to the stream from the trawler. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Can you imagine that? I'd be loving it. Nothing to do with CB, of course, but you know, what the hell. I'm sure we all want to see Dipsy on the stream. I know I do, and Alan, and any of you. I don't know what any of you lot look like. Colin gun trip, 80 quid. I don't know, mate. Yeah, Dipsy, you're going back to Sweden for good. All I can say, Dipsy, is when you go back to Sweden, I hope you've got a good internet connection, because it don't matter, you can do that from wherever you are in the world. Alan Touchwood. Funny enough, I was on Zoom this morning. I've been doing some work-related stuff on Zoom, and yesterday, tomorrow, and the day after as well. Yeah, Dipsy, we'll have to do it, mate. Let's make that a bit of a done deal. So it's Dipsy, Alan as an Albast. He can come on there. Oh, I see. Yeah, no worries, Dipsy. I fully understand, mate. You don't have to say any more on that. Yeah, Chris up there in Scotland. I'm sure there's another way that you could do it, mate. Zoom to me, the first Zoom meeting that I had, I thought I'd sussed it. In actual fact, it weren't for me, it's for Deb. She had a Zoom meeting, if you like. She had no idea. I had no idea. I thought I'd done it, and then come the day, oh, it was a complete nightmare. But I've sort of sussed it now. But I don't know how to host a Zoom meeting, but I can join one if someone sends me a link, if that makes any sense. This, yeah, it's a push light. It's flat in actual fact. Do you know what? Looking at this now, when it eventually comes up, I can now get rid of that, can't I? Don't need it anymore. Found out exactly where it is, or what it is, sorry. Yeah, Wayne, we've got, I don't know, I think there was another one that fell off of the wall. We've got two down in the kitchen. Yeah, that's the Adrian logo for when he streams. If he's on Facebook, I might actually send him the link and not tell him what it is, and he'll turn up here. Can you imagine that? I'll be in a meeting myself, Chris. Yeah, Fazer, thanks for popping by and hanging around for so long, really. But yeah, watch this space. Obviously, I've got a lot of things. I can be a lot more flexible in what I do now. Obviously, I need you guys to help, to see if it all works and that. But where that picture comes up, I can sort of bring up pictures of rigs, or pictures of anything really. Well, nearly anything. No worries, Fazer. Catch you later, mate. Dipsy, you're talking about Adrian Hobby. It's annoying me a bit, this camera, so I'll give it another 5 minutes. I'll just see if the old battery's dead in it. There you go, it's done it. Good job it's an action camera, isn't it? Oh. Oh my god. A whole menagerie of wires hanging out the back of it. I'll tell you what, I did enjoy chatting about the motorbikes the other day. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, Dipsy, is it an aeroplane with Adrian hanging out the window, giving it one of them? Maybe it's an airline pilot. Stick that one in the charger. To be honest, I think the thing's just got hot. Yeah, no worries, Alan. We'll have to have a chat about that rig as well for Swady Boy. Just what? You know what? I'll make you look dizzy the amount of times I've been playing about with this. It's a bit like being a kid with a new toy, to be fair. Wherever Adrian is, I'm sure his ears must be absolutely on fire. There's an end of a lead here somewhere. Oh god, it would have to be this side, wouldn't it? Might stay on that, may not, I'm not really sure. Yeah, with a bit better light in that image should come up a treat. Yeah, no worries, Dipsy. How much of that Irish whiskey have you got down you, mate? I'll tell you what would be good, this same setup from a decent laptop. Nearly half a bottle, yeah, good for you, mate. Alan Touchwood, blimey, you're going back there, aren't you? Yeah, catch you later, Brian. And I'll take it you got the message earlier. Yeah, maybe. Chris ain't even on Facebook. It's not everyone's thing, is it? Do you know what I mean? I remember when I first started uploading videos. I was like a scared rabbit when I first started doing it. I'd sit my camera there and I'd start chatting away, then I'd play it back and I think, no, I can't upload that, and I'd do it again and again and again, and bugger it. The first few are really scary, to be fair. Yeah, Wayne, it's complicated, mate, to be honest. There's two of them there, and I ain't never sure if it's Brian or not, but so far it's always been Brian. Right, guys, I think I've done my test, but I will just go back to Alan Touchwood regarding the AJS. Years ago, there was, when I was only a bit of a lad, there was a Grebo geezer lived down the road. You know, you always knew it was him as coming because you could smell the dope first. You know, he's a good old boy in actual fact. But him and his mate, they had an old Bonneville and a sidecar, and quite often I'd see him down the garages. You know, we all knew each other, all lived in the same street. He'd sort of put his hand up, "You're right, Steve." Him and his mate were working on this, I'm sure it was a Bonneville, and it had a sidecar on it. This thing, well, it shouldn't have been on the road, to be fair. Anyway, they eventually got it going and had a squeezy bottle with a bit of petrol pipe in the end, and that was their petrol tank, and they used to go hurtling up and down the road on this old Triumph. The noise of it, I'll never forget that. Then there was a guy about 4 doors up, he had a Norton, Ken his name was, funny enough, not the boxer, and you could hear him coming for streets away. And his dad, he had an old Velocette, and they rebuilt it and completely done it. I remember the first day they brought it out and rode it off down the street. Very quiet it was. Straight pipe save lives, yeah. I don't know what camera I'm on at the minute. Yeah, I've moved. I don't know. Yeah, Alan, that'd probably be worth a few bob now, wouldn't it? I might have froze actually. I'm not really sure. Maybe someone can let me know. I've just gone back to the webcam. Yeah, okay. There you go. It's test is complete. Like I say, the end result, I can put the GoPro on the Wi-Fi network. Yeah, it knew I was talking. It's gone off again. I think it's just hot. So if I wanted, I could put that out in the garden, put it on the bird feeder, or anywhere in the house. Overhead shots for rigs. I can have one pointing at the rig while it's receiving, and I'm chatting. You can see me in the rig, or switch, you know, wherever. I did at one point have 3 cameras on the same screen, but to be honest, I didn't really get it, if you know what I mean. 2's enough. So that way I can have the overhead shot, or the one at the rig, one at me, or whatever. And then obviously I can bring pictures in for that sort of thing. Yeah, Mr. DX, Chris up there in sunny Scotland, thanks for dropping by, mate. I really appreciate it. Appreciate all of you showing up, in actual fact. Wayne's asking if anyone bought the Euro Millions. I ain't got the money for it, and that's the truth. It was something like 180 million, wasn't it? Because Deb said about it. Anyway, guys, listen. I'm going to have to wrap this up. I've spent most of the day up here tinkering with this bit of software and the cameras and everything else. So next time I try to have some sort of order to the stream. $180 million. Yeah, no worries, Dips. It's always a pleasure to have you in here. You're normally first customer, near enough every time. I would say probably 80% of the time. Yeah, Dipsy, I don't think he's one of my friends on Facebook. I will have to double check, and I'll just send him the link. If he clicks on it, he'll pop up here. Yeah, Dipsy, good for you, mate. Well, I did have, I'll just update you guys, I did have a phone call today regarding a job, and I'm going to ring up tomorrow. I've got a pretty busy morning tomorrow. The thing is, Dipsy, he won't know, will he? He'd just be looking at me thinking, oh, alright Steve, how you doing? You know, it's a bit of a video chat. You guys will all be looking. I wouldn't better keep a straight face, would I? That'd be like that. Right, Adrian, how's it hanging, mate? Alan Touchwood, 73s, mate. Wayne, take care, mate. I'm going to end the stream in a second. If I can, oh yeah, I've got a big red button up the top there. All going well. I'll catch you guys 7 o'clock tomorrow on the regular. Alright. Thanks for all your help in checking out all of the streaming stuff. Until next time, 73s, and hopefully by Sunday this mystery, the second mystery parcel should be here, so I can do like a bit of a, not an unboxing, but genuinely don't know what has been sent. Catch you later, fellas. 318 saying 73s.